Hello everybody, and welcome back to Amulets and Armor. We were tracking down some druids, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You may be wondering where the passage we came out of is.
Actually, yeah, where is that passage?
I have no idea, and you're not going to find out.
Okay.
So, yeah, every level just sort of dumps you in a new place. So we're here by this flowing river.
I guess we dropped down from the edge of the world above there. Haha!
Yeah, something like that.
More of
Alright,
those...
this flowing river will just carry me away if I try to get through it. So I'm going to have to... Oh, there's an elf.
Oh, my goodness, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
they're all over the place here. I'm bleeding out like something fierce.
I'll try to get over there as soon as I can.
Yeah, they all decided to switch to their melee attacks, which are just frail and meaningless. Don't forget you can water walk if you need to.
2-1-1-2-1, something like that?
I don't know.
Well, let me give that a...
We could find out. It's 2-1, I believe.
Okay. Spell fizzled. Do you want to talk about the spells fizzling for a second?
Yeah. Oh boy. This is a weird feature of the magic system. If you will look at the Bacter's screen, you'll see he's got these runes in the bottom of the corner there. And there's a sine wave going up and down, and somehow that sine wave corresponds to your spell's chances of success. I don't know what the chances are, and I don't know exactly how the sine wave corresponds to it. But what I do know is that the brighter your runes are glowing underneath the sine wave, it appears to be associated with how likely your spell is to succeed. So, for instance, if I want Bacter to come over here, my runes are currently glowing rather dull, and my spell just fizzled when I tried to cast it. But if I wait for them to glow brighter, then I can shoot him with these attraction bolts. Attraction bolts pull enemies to you, and we'll again talk about spells more in a future video when they're more relevant.
That might even be good for now, though, because it looks like we're headed down a river with elves along the bank sort of firing at us, so if we could pull them off or whatever.
That's true. The problem is, if you pull them off, they will generally fall into the river and all pile up at the end of the level, where they're going to be far more dangerous than if we take them on one at a time. Finding some blue potions, and my inventory is already weighing me down because I insisted on picking up all this rusty plate armor.
I've got a rusty plate helmet. It's the only thing I managed to grab, and a bronze axe from this dead adventurer over here.
Yeah, as you probably can guess, the rusty equipment is not very protective.
No.
I don't know where you are, but I'm slapping elves downstream.
Oh gosh, I need to get down there. I thought you were around here someplace. So downstream I go. Right as my water walking fails, of course. Alright, let me get up here. I see some elves.
Oh, I'm bleeding out.
Charge! How am I doing? Oh, I'm great for health. I'm just laughing and swinging my sword.
Must be nice having all that armor.
Oh, it's so
I got
great!
the potion down. I drank that health potion in just the nick of time. I'll have to wait and see it on the video, but I think I was like 6 frames away from dying.
Gosh. There goes
pile up.
one elf down there.
Ideal elf territory. It's wide, spread out. We don't have a lot of fire options.
Yeah. Man, they took me down too. I'm down below 10. Let's see. I know I have some health potions here, so there we have it. Aha! And I see a scroll of experience.
There you go. Suck that down as fast as you can.
So one of the things we were mentioning last time is it doesn't look like they've added in more enemies for 2 players. So really, we're each getting about half the experience that a single player normally would in this game. Is that right?
Unless they up the experience, and I don't believe they did. It does look that way. I suppose the benefits of there being two of us will have to be counted on.
Yeah. Now, it seems like there's a lot of stream traversing here. Is this a level that's much harder, or, you know, I mean, if you don't have that water walking, is it even, I don't know. It seems like I'm sort of an advantage in this level.
Yeah, you are. Although keep in mind the only reason you're at an advantage is because I somewhat cheated and gave you the combination to a spell you would not have known about.
Sure.
But it's not so bad as long as you just go down one side of the stream. The general structure of the level is a long river with two big banks on either side.
Sure.
Both banks full of elves.
Anybody watching my video, I don't know if you're going to splice this right now, but this is some extremely tactical berry picking action right here.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not sure. I'm bleeding out within an inch of my life, so...
That's
I hope those berries are exciting for you.
That's neat, but there are more berries here. No, I'm killing an elf now who was going after you. All right, he's down. Do you need some health potions? I've got some. I will come find you here in.
I'll see how I'm doing. I'm
right.
okay for now. To be fair, the only reason I'm taking so much damage is because I'm ignoring my primary advantage as a warlock and trying to kill everything in melee.
I see. Does that help experience, or is that...
No, it doesn't. It's just imprudence.
I see. Oh my goodness, look at all this fruit.
You can see why I say that food is not particularly an issue in this game.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that cherry just gave me 10 food, which is more than everything that I had lost so far, and I'm not particularly hurting for cherries right now.
Right. I went through, I think, 14% food and drink in all of last level put together.
Gosh.
So, did you clear out that side of the river
I
already?
did. Those men are murdered. Well, those elves are murdered.
Good. I hate them.
Well,
here is the end of the level then.
Oh, wow, that was a much shorter level.
Uh-huh.
Now,
it's 8:05 a.m. That took us 2 hours of game time.
Beware, an undead elf maiden stalks at night. Think twice before confronting a banshee, says this dead body.
Well, looks like he died to elves, if those arrows in him are any indication. So, too bad. And that banshee, we'll show it off in a bonus video.
That is...
But we're never going to see him,
yeah,
that's for sure.
You said that you kind of have to work to see that banshee.
Yeah. I'm going to have to just leave the game running for about half an hour to unlock her.
So, that was level 1-2, and now on to level 1-3, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh. You want to keep going?
Oh, I'm all for it.
That's enough for a video.
Yeah. That was not long enough to satisfy my craving for elf blood.
And you can see the elves have us in a pretty good spot here. They're up
hey.
on this ridge, just peppering us with painfully slow bolts.
I love how slow these are. Now, is this where the pull spell sort of comes into its own?
Indeed. Let me...
Look at those go. Oh, wow! That man rocketed towards you.
You might have noticed that even though the full pull spell does no damage, that elf died in a hurry, and that's because there's falling damage in this game. It applies to enemies too.
I had not encountered that yet. Ooh. Man, it's apparently pretty intense.
Well, keep in mind these elves have about 4 hit points each.
Well, that's true. So I'm hearing what sort of sounds like insects in the background, maybe?
Yeah, there's a few localized sound sources, and the wilderness has maybe 3, like insects, running water.
Okay. Oh.
I'm out of mana. I cannot pull this guy any further.
I'll have to see if there's another way around. I'm going to try to circle around a bit. I'm no longer walking, at least. I'm proud to say that.
Good for you. I found a journal article here.
Oh, I'll be back.
Informative as always. I'll throw it at you later. It says, the practitioners of the pagan rites, the druids worship in the groves. Thank you.
Didn't we know that already? I thought we knew that.
Sounds familiar.
Alright, now I'm up with the nabobs, with the elves, you might say. Hobnobbing with them.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
Informative LPs, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm killing this man here. Now, the elves actually sort of have a melee attack. But not really. There was something.
They seem to have a very weak slap or something they can do when you're in melee range. It does far less damage than their arrows, so I don't know what it is exactly. I think it's just some frail nothing. I don't know if it does any damage or if it's just even our terrible early armor is enough to absorb it all.
Now, is there a minimum effective range for archery, or can you just hey?
Yeah, we got some druids on the ridge there. This is bad sass for us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drink, and by drink I mean read my restore mana scroll here.
Golly,
so I can
hurting
pepper him with some more bolts.
I think I've not taken enough damage to where my natural healing has sort of taken up the slack, more or less. Me foolishly not using healing potions.
I blew him up. You can see druids die like Obi-Wan Kenobi. They just collapse into a pile of robes. Oh wow, and I just fell into the swamp.
Oh boy. That must be where they oh, there's some elves up here, so we'll see if I can't inconvenience them for you.
Thank you.
To death.
Swamp is not dangerous except for the falling damage I took.
Oh, there's another druid up here too. Oh, he's gone. Did he drop water? Is that water? Yes.
Yeah. They drop water. Pretty exciting stuff. They have a chance to drop their staff as well.
That would be cool.
We haven't seen it. You'd think that, but it's just a plain wooden quarterstaff, and it's a pretty lousy weapon unless you're a class that can't use better weapons.
It's one of those the magic was in you the whole time kind of thing.
Indeed.
Actually,
so I think that's mostly the whole level. It's sort of a big area spread out. You got a new weapon down here.
Oh.
A steel short sword.
Hey.
I'm not sure whether it's better than my iron longsword because I have not bothered to identify either.
Yoink.
You can give it a try.
Let me just see here.
Actually, it does change your appearance.
Oh, neat.
There's one more thing to pick up before we leave this level. And that is, gotta go all the way around here because I can't jump high enough to get there. Here we go, up on this ridge.
Oh, I see you. Let me just get over there real quick.
No, there's no need.
Oh, okay.
This would be more interesting if we were a more archery-focused class.
Okay.
There's all these red-tipped bolts. But if we go to my ammo list, it immediately tells me what they are. They're fire bolts.
Oh, neat.
Apparently the game doesn't support unidentified ammunition, as it supports everything else.
Okay. Oh. Was that you making that noise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was shooting attraction bolts at you. So here we are by the exit markers. So that's the end of level 2.
Oh, you just have to smack them? Is that what it...
No, you just press E.
Space, I see. Yeah.
Activate this. Alright. So there's 2 ways to go here.
Both of them just pitch dark, apparently.
Yep. You want to pick one?
Yep, this way. Oh, I was going to say it's a dead end, but no, apparently not.
Yep, it's teleported to the next level.
Neat.
And here, we will leave off. This level is long, and despite what you see here, it's not really dark once we get past this one hallway.
Alright, well, that was some good, good tromping through the wilderness, and now we are out of that and into the place where, now into the indoors, I guess, anyway, right? Where light doesn't matter.
Well, not quite that bad. But we'll see y'all next time.